I'm in Canada. Hello world, Unkle Heavy here again, and I'm on location in Queenston, Ontario. Look, I have a guest. The lovely Mrs. Heavy's here with me. We're taking a little tour. We're gonna start at the beginning of the Niagara Parkway, and we're gonna drive our way all the way down to Niagara-on-the-Lake. So, hope to stop at all the interesting spots along the way. No tickets required today yet. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Shall we?
Okay.
Do come along.
Camcorder. Mine. No way.
So this is the Whirlpool Aero Car. It's been running since 1916 and crosses over the Whirlpool Rapids. And although it starts and terminates in Canada, it does cross the US territory twice on each trip. Down below are the Whirlpool Rapids. And that is America. Ooh. That didn't make a very good noise. They have a really cool gift store here. Nah. Beer. There's like a little break in the woods here where we can see the river. There it is. And this is the Robert Moses Hydroelectric Plant. So at this point we're actually downriver from Niagara Falls. This is the actual outlet from where they bypass the falls and take the current for the hydro. That's hydroelectric, by the way. Right there, that's the US. Now we're walking up to, albeit a very crowded but kind of impressive Floral Clock. Everybody wants to get their pictures taken in front of the clock. It is kind of impressive if you think about it. That was kind of cool. So this second hand that's sweeping towards us. Wait, let's get the nice 3D shot. I would probably put that at about 15 to 17 feet from the base. Look, fish. Here's the kind of cool part that everybody up front seems to overlook. They have the inner workings open that you can walk in and see how it works. Kind of noisy. But there you go. That's the motor that drives the clock. I wonder if I could reach in there and change that. So I had to leave this clip in. This was the first vlog that Shell had gone on with me, and I set up a tripod shot and wanted to tell her how every time I set one up, we always get video bombed. We weren't disappointed. Selfie stick alert! Selfie stick alert! Selfie stick alert! So that's the Floral Clock. Kind of cool. Kind of different. Squirrel. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. So this is Queenston Heights Park. I'm here today because I wanted to visit something that is really kind of cool. If you look over here, just above the tree line, you can see an enormous monument. This is called Brock's Monument. Now, Major General Isaac Brock was a bit of a hero here in Canada in the War of 1812. The details of how he fell and what he did for this country at that time can be looked up on the internet. I'm not going to spend 15 minutes explaining them. But his remains are interred in the base of this monument. And I believe we can go up to that top. What do you say, up for a climb? In case you were wondering what this is for, it's for bikes. This is a 185-foot monument. Wow. I'm going up there, if it's open. Let's hope it's open. Well, here we are at the base looking up. You can't see the monument at the top anymore, but just want to give you an idea of the size. There is a CPR kit right there just in case we fall on our way down. So we are prepared here at Brock's Monument.
We are.
So here's the base of the stairway. There's one of 235 steps that I'm going to climb. Right now we're waiting for another group to come down. While we're waiting, here's a shot of the history. You can go ahead and have it a read. Good. Just go ahead and hit pause. Have a read. So they have on display, this looks like Brock's original arm. In 1929, the monument was struck by lightning, and this came crashing to the earth. Look at this ornate door. It's old hardware. Okay, we're heading up. 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going to count every individual step here. I remember climbing to the Statue of Liberty like this back in the day. Oh, I think it's the top. He is the top. Oh my goodness. Excuse me while I pass out. Although the platform's a bit tiny, the view is absolutely amazing from up here. It's gorgeous. So worth it. See if I can shoot through the safety mesh. There is the Niagara River heading towards the mouth, and just beyond it is Lake Ontario. It's very tight quartered, but so worth it. This is the top. I can breathe again. You can see just out this portal there's a lightning rod. And out there is, all those are grape vineyards over there. It looks like they're actually doing the Whirlpool boat today. It's the covered one though. It's way too cold to be out there in the open. So essentially, the lesson we got here was that Brock was the savior of Canada. If it weren't for him defeating the Americans, there would be no Canada. So he is actually, we just confirmed. We just confirmed he is interred. I always want to say interned. He's interred at the base along with his aide. So, fascinating history. Highly recommend looking it up. I want to take one last good look around before we head down. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Time to go down. I'm just getting the upward shot. Because I'm halfway down the stairs. I see sunlight. Hello.
Big thing about Brock, not pretentious. We knew that. This was his best friend. They died together. This is a people's monument. They formed the committee that built it, not the government. Therefore, they could do what they wanted, and they put them together because they felt that's what he did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's kind of an interesting story.
Right. What can I say? That was pretty impressive up there. You can't really see from this distance how high you really are. Very, very cool. Very cool. This is a monument to the Iroquois people who, as the guide had explained to me, were separated nations, separated tribes, and basically reunited against the cause of the invading Americans here in Canada. So it seems they were a key element in the winning of that battle. I just accidentally video bombed somebody while I was so they video bombed me while I was video bombing them. Yeah, I forgot once again to put my cell phone in airplane mode, so looks like my boss is going to get another bill for me roaming in internationally. This is to honor Laura Ingersoll Secord. Interesting story there. She had American soldiers billeting in her house and got word of a plan of attacking Canada. So she basically set out with her cow and a milking pail to disguise her mission to go inform the British of their plan. And as such, it foiled that plan. All with a cow and a bucket. Oh looky, a camera! Whoosh! Rawr. Very nice, very nice. Gotta say I love this Handycam, but man, the batteries aren't for squat. I do have this battery charger that plugs into a 12-volt outlet in the back of my car. I don't think it works unless the car is on. Oh look, success. It can charge while I'm doing other things. Kooky! Now this, what I'm coming up on, is Fort George. Now, if you're a good Unkle Heavy vlog viewer, you'll remember I did a vlog on Old Fort Niagara on the other side of the river. So if you remember that, you remember I shot a Union Jack flag in the distance. That would be here. Fort George. And here in its glory is that Union Jack flag that we shot from across the river. Now, I'm not going in today because I just kind of stopped by to get a shot of the perimeter and take a walk over and get a shot of the battlefield. So, in a future vlog, I think I'm gonna have to come back here and tour the inside. Look, there's nobody here. Got the place to myself. And when you're by yourself, you have to do one thing. Dance. So I'm sneaking a shot here on the outside here. There's an embankment you can see. Kind of high up on a hill. And this would be the same as Fort Niagara. This would have been a moat, I'm sure. Somebody corrected me. It's not actually muck and mire. They just simply called it sewage. Muck and mire is more of a mud or a bog, not so if you saw that vlog, I used muck and mire incorrectly. It was filled with Poopy. Just so enjoying the peace and tranquility out here. It's amazing. Once again, I did not have the camera on when it happened, but they just fired a couple muskets on the other side of that wall and I jumped 3 feet off the ground. This must be pretty cool with the wind effect. So here's another example of a redoubt just outside the entrance of the fort. You can see up there would be soldiers stationed with muskets in those slots to fire out on you. This guy's been watching me for quite a few minutes. So I think this is some kind of park here. Don't know. I was really kind of hoping to get a shot of Old Fort Niagara from here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, I can kind of see it. It's just on the other side of these trees here. Ah. So this is an interesting bit of trivia. This is a monument to John Simcoe. If you ever watched the series Turn, he is featured in it exclusively, and he is kind of portrayed as a sadistic madman. Historically, he was completely misrepresented on that series. If you're interested, I would certainly look up the history because it is incorrect in that show. Okay, and upon exiting the park, it looks like it is nothing but private residences. So I guess we will not be seeing Old Fort Niagara, but take my word for it, just over those trees, it's sitting there. Okay, I'm taking a chance here. I don't see any no trespassing signs. This looks like a public place. I'm going to take a walk out and see if I can see that fort. So persistence does pay off. Behold, Old Fort Niagara. Now, if you have not seen my vlog on Old Fort Niagara, you need to go back and watch it. But here it is from across the river in Canada. Love that place. Oh, there's a lighthouse here too. Okay, I just feel the need to give a shout out to some of the other vloggers out there in the world. Well, there goes that musket. Did you hear it? There was a musket. That if they have taught me anything, you need to push boundaries to get what you need to get for the vlog. So I was nervous about this. I went back there and I got the shot. There you go. And there's that weird guy again. One more shot of that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a car over my left shoulder who has been following me since I started this. I'm getting a little nervous. I mean, there are $1 million houses here, so I'm not concerned that this is a bad neighborhood, but that is weirding me out. Oh, Britannia. Okay, I finally hit that point of the day where I'm freaking tired. I still got about a mile walk back to the car. There's that weird car over there again. They just took the flag down. Must be closing time. I got a terrible singing voice. So bad. I'm sorry. Yes, I've never been so happier to be back at the car. Hello. Hello. So stepping out of the alley, look, a phone booth. This is Queen Street, Niagara-on-the-Lake. It's a mecca of cute little shops and restaurants. This is that pub we ate at one time. You can look at the dinner menu. There's garlic cheese. So I got the gorgonzola penny. What'd you get? Chicken parm?
What's that?
So that was pretty good. Yum. It's the town center here. Gonna just kind of do a quick pan. So we're just gonna kind of do the quick sampler of Niagara-on-the-Lake because I feel like this place deserves its very own vlog. So we'll just take a walk down the street, see what it's all about. Look at the size of these plants right here. My goodness. They're like up over my head. Oh, look. Dog. Any place that sells dairy called cows is alright. Even that car approves. Getting kind of chilly, so the crowds are starting to disperse a bit. Plus it's Sunday. Lots of souvenir type stuff. Beer! Ooh. Excuse me while I sit here and just drool over this window right here. I always like this shop here. I just love all these wind chimes they have. I dig wind chimes. Hello.
How are you?
Look at the fudge. This is where I say you're the kid in the candy store. Run, run. Scary people are following you. Run. So that was our little trip today down the Niagara Parkway. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, how about throw me a little like down below, or maybe even subscribe. If you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you'll be updated for any future vlogs that I post. So, in Niagara-on-the-Lake, myself, the lovely Mrs. Heavy, signing off. Bye-bye. Dun 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 dun! Beer! Alright, well, you know me. I couldn't drive by Niagara Falls without stopping to get at least one shot at night. Look, Bumblebee's still here.